Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend.
All right, guys, welcome back. It is Sunday, March 6th. We got NBA, we got NHL, we got college basketball, we got some tournament finals today. We got a little bit of NASCAR, we got some PGA, we got everything today. Very excited, very excited. Gonna have a good Sunday. And I don't know where you're at, but where I am, today is a perfect day to kind of be a lazy piece of shit and sit inside and watch tons of sports and, you know, fold laundry so that your wife thinks you're actually doing something and not being a lazy piece of shit. That's a life hack. It's freezing. It's freezing. It's raining. It's freezing in my house right now. I don't know what the hell's going on. I am like frozen. Like I cannot get warm. I don't know what's going on. It's driving me nuts. So, all right. But before we get into everything that we got going on today, which I love, let's recap Saturday. Saturday was a disaster. Saturday was an absolute disaster. A couple things that did not work out. The Sixers should have known. There was something weird about that game. Then there was some weird line movement. But by the time I saw that, the bets were already placed. The video was already done. There's nothing I could do about it. It was all set in stone. You could tell somebody wasn't playing. My first thought was definitely Harden. He had been out for however many weeks. Came back, played like 4 or 5 games in a row. This was a back-to-back, and they were at home. They had to travel to Miami for the second part of that back-to-back. And I was like, you know what? Load management. And it turned out that that's what it was, unfortunately. And the Sixers came. This was, shout out to Chris because he was all over us all morning. Don't go crazy on the Sixers tonight. This is a perfect letdown spot. And, I thought he was right. I still thought that they'd be able to gut it out a little bit more. I just didn't think we were going to see the gaudy stats that we had been. But he was 1,000% right on all of it. And I was a dope. I mean, what are you going to do? So, whatever. Moving on. But the thing is that was one piece, a key piece, to a bad day for the boys. So we'll start with Vinny. Vinny actually ended up okay. He was 1-2 yesterday. He's 5-4 on the month. He's up 4.24 units. He crushed a big one yesterday, which kept him positive on the day, even though he was 1-2. So Vinny still worked out all right. Shawnee says he was 1-2, 3-6 on the month, down 3.86 units. Steve, he was 0-3, 3-6 on the month, down 3.02 units. I was also 0-3, and like a dope, I put 2 units on the over yesterday. You know my reasoning, and that game didn't even hit 200 points. Yikes! So I had 2 units on that. So I was 0-3. 3-6 on the month, down 0.29 units. Wilkie was 1-2. He's 3-6 on the month as well, down 2.65 units. Not a bad day for Spence. He was 2-1 yesterday, the only one with a positive record. 5-4 on the month, up 0.64 units. And Chris was 1-2, 3-6 on the month, down 2.55 units. So the thing is, it's super early. You're gonna have setbacks here and there. This was a letdown spot for us. We had been crushing. We crushed to finish last month. We had a nice start to this month. It was a letdown spot. I think we were all feeling ourselves a little bit. And I, admittedly, myself, super cocky about the Sixers. Kind of needed that kick in the ass to level me out a little bit. I'll take it. But we're on to today. So we got, like I said, we got a lot of great stuff today. So let's take a look at our locks for Sunday. Haven't heard from Vinny. I think Vinny had a little bit of a tough night on UFC, so you know what, take your time, Vin. Give me some picks. We'll be all right. Shawnee says he's got Raptors money line, Michigan +4, and little 3-leg money line parlay, Blues, Lightning, Hurricanes. Stevie NASCAR, he's got Denny Hamlin top 5 finish, and he's going 2 units on Denny Hamlin. Love to see that. He's got Illinois money line and Michigan State money line 2-legger, and Wild money line and over 4.5. And I'm rolling with my boys today. They're on the road at Rutgers today. I got Penn State +5.5 and over 125. Rutgers is actually a pretty good team. Penn State did beat them earlier this season, but it was at Bryce Jordan. It was at home. So it's going to be a tough matchup for them today, but they've been very scrappy. They've been keeping things close. I think worst case, they do make it a close game. And 125, they have been very low scoring this year, and I have bet the under on them many, many times. 125 is just a super low number. I think they're going to get over that today. We'll see. Drake +4.5 and over 132.5. This is their conference tournament final, against Loyola. I actually like Drake to win today, playing a little bit safer with the 4.5, but it should be, I think it's going to be a very good game, a very, very close game no matter what. I'm 1 or 2 points, I think, is the difference in this one. I really like Drake today, though. And Nets +5 and over 225. Listen, as much as I hate to say it, Kyrie is playing. When Kyrie plays, the Nets have been very, very good. They beat the Bucks on the road a week or 2 ago when Kyrie played, and the scores have been through the roof, like 130 points for this team when they have Kyrie on the floor. It is going to be a tough matchup for them in Boston, but I feel like Boston is due for a loss, and I think the Nets are going to. I like the Nets money line today too, but Nets +5 and over 225. Wilkie, he's got Cavs money line, Nuggets money line. Love that pick. He's got Victor Hovland to win today. PGA bets. We don't get many of them, so it's pretty awesome when we do. He's currently in 3rd place, I believe, coming into this morning. And Kings money line, Lightning money line. Spencer, he's sticking with college basketball. He's got Ohio State -4, Temple -8.5, and UMass Lowell +2. Love it. Chris, he's got Kyrie 20+. I love it. And Tatum 25+, little 2-leg parlay there. I love the Kyrie pick, and I love the Tatum pick too because Jaylen Brown is out. He's got Chris Middleton 15+ points and 4+ rebounds, and Joker double Nuggets win. Love that. Bet that. That is a lock. All right, first baskets. Yesterday, I gave you Joe and Jimmy Butler in the Sixers game, and it was Joe. Miles Bridges, he did not hit. It was Mason Plumlee, unfortunately. Tonight, Porzingis is back. He was an absolute monster in Dallas before he got hurt. He was hitting every single night. It was insane. He was on a hell of a run. He's back. I gotta go with him. It might be a little premature jumping on it right now because he's coming back from injury and he's on a new team. He plays for the Wizards now, but I can't not bet him. That's how good he was. So I'm going Porzingis and I'm going Jared Allen. Jared Allen just hits every night. It's insane. He is on an absolute tear right now too. So Porzingis and Allen are the official picks. There's a lot of stuff that I like out there today. I really, really like Bobby Portis. Almost threw him in as another pick. I like Will Barton. There's plenty of guys out there. There's a lot of first basket monsters on the slate today, so take a look. All right, what is going to get it going today? We are sticking with 101 Rye, House Whiskey's spicier cousin. When will House Whiskey be back? I have no idea. My liquor store, it's like it comes in waves. They get like a 6-month shipment and then forget to order it until it's out. So 101 Rye is here for now. That's no problem because it is phenomenal. And Tropical Beer Hugs. This is like the big brother of Neon Beer Hugs, which we did yesterday. This one's coming in at 9.9%. So you can see this is a big boy. So we got a little extended family edition today, if you will. Yeah, that was not a great joke, but you know what? You're gonna have to suffer through it anyway. All right, so the Sixers yesterday, bummer. I think it was like 99 to 82, something like that. They looked super flat. Could not hit anything. It just, and you know what? I'm okay with it because this Miami Heat team's very good. They're in first place. You know, good chance that we would see this team at some point in the playoffs. I don't want to show our hand yet. You know what I mean? I kind of hope. I got to look at the schedule. I don't know if they play again. If they do before the playoffs, I don't know. Maybe sit Joe. Like don't let them see everything. All right, don't let them see everything. But it's what it's one game. It's one game. Trust me, the future is very bright in Philadelphia. I'm not worried about it. All right, this can, if you can see, is like beat the fuck up. Like just so. I'm hoping that I'm not sitting on a grenade here, but we'll find out in a second. Oh man, it's not a great spot for it, but what are you gonna do? Ready? Hard and fast, right? Okay, that was actually beautiful. That was, man, beautiful. That's perfect. That might have been the best I've had with the bear claw. God, that is just excellent. Man, what a great way to start things off. All right, guys. Itchy nose. All right. It's fucking weather. All right, guys. Let's get it done. That did not go well. I don't know if you can see it, but like where I had popped the hole, it was like crumpled on the can, and it wasn't sealing right on my mouth. I guess it wasn't as bad as I thought. I could just feel a little bit dribbling out. Oh, that was nice though. That was actually nice. True to the name, Tropical Beer Hugs. Very, very tropical. All right, guys, do all the things. Follow the social medias, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Interact with us online. Let us know who you like, who you hate, who you tell, you fade. You know the things we always say. Check out the merch store. We got a ton of great stuff up there. We will be back on Wednesday. Conference tournaments. The big boys are going to be in full swing then, which will lead us into selection weekend, which is going to be electric, which will lead us into the tournament. So the next 2 weeks are going to be awesome, intense, a lot of betting, a lot of stacking for the tournament. Let's build the stacks. Let's have a good time, guys. Listen, I'll see you Wednesday. I love you guys. Let's cash some bets.
And if you threw a party and invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. I wanna thank you. I wanna thank you. I wanna thank you.
God, fucking freezing in this house. But that's okay. So, jeez, how am I going to transition this? But you know me, I'm a survivor. I will get through this. Let's take a look at Saturday's. But you know me, I'm a survivor. Somehow I will get through. But it's not working. It's not working. But you know me, I'm a survivor. I will get through this. I will be able to face the day and fold laundry and watch sports. I'll make it happen. Don't worry. I got plenty of blankets here. Somehow this will work. All right, guys. That was so fucking lame.